Okay, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of how easy it is to actually create campaigns using the Dmail software. Now you can see from my overview I've done a few campaigns before. If you're new to the software, you'll get a prompt on the first page asking you to set up a new campaign. So click the Create a New Campaign button, a name, so we'll call this Test Campaign. Then you need to give it a subject, and the subject line is what people will see when you send the email. So we'll call this How to Set Up a Campaign. Okay, give the campaign a from name, so we'll send it from me. Now you could put your company name in there if that's more appropriate to your client. Give the campaign a from email address, so this is the email address your campaign will come from, so I'm going to put Liz@Diligent Design. Give the campaign a reply to address. Now this is where the replies will end up if your recipients click the reply button within their email client. So again, I'm going to send that to me and then click next. Now when I set up an account for you, I will design templates for you, so they will all appear in here. So I'm going to use one of my templates, and I'm going to use the one called Dmail Tips, which is now highlighted, and click next. Now this is where you can start to write the content of your campaign. So if you click the pencil, that means edit. The red circle with cross through means delete it. So if we click the pencil and I enter my title here, you can see that down here in the content you're getting a live preview of what I'm typing. And then if we enter some live preview copy in here, again you can see that it's showing live down here. Now if we want to put a link, so add a link to my website. So put the copy in, highlight the words that you want to link, click the little icon, and you can put an email or a web address in there. So put so type in your address and click OK, and then you'll see that looks like a website. You can do a bit of bold copy if you want. Change the colours and the sort of usual basic editors there. So we'll save that. If you want to add another item, so say you've got a couple of stories that you want to put into your announcement, enter your next title here, and add another story here. We'll just quickly save that. Now you see you've got a new symbol. Now what that means is you can just change the order of your stories if you change your mind. So assuming you've done all your editing, let's preview the email, and that's what your email is going to look like when it arrives in people's inbox. So if you spot a mistake, you've got the chance to go back and make more changes, which takes you back to the editor, or you can define your recipients. So this is now starting to set up the send bit of your campaign, the delivery. So you can see that I've got a few lists here, so I'm going to choose my demo list and then click next. You can see that all the way through this you've got a little step-by-step indicator here telling you how far through the process you are. So this is basically a review screen, and if you want to change anything on here, just click the edit buttons and that'll take you back to be able to edit it. If you want to preview the email, just to remind yourself of what you're doing, you can do that there. The software automatically generates a plain text version for anyone who can't view your email in HTML, so you can preview that there or edit it here. And then this is quite interesting. I can set up your account so that if you're using Google Analytics to track your web visitors, you can actually see how many people come from this campaign within your analytics, and then obviously you can track them to see what they do once they're actually on your site. So assuming this is all fine, we then click Test and Define Delivery. Now you get the ability to be able to send a test email before it actually goes live. So if you're setting this up and obviously you've got a boss who has to sign off on this, then you can put up to 5 addresses in here and send them those tests for approval. So I'll just send the test to me, send the test email, and that tells you when it's gone. Now assuming that you've got your test email and you're happy to proceed, just click Next. And here you can deliver the campaign immediately, or you can schedule it for some time in the future. So I'm going to schedule it for some time in the future because the next screen is the payment screen and I don't particularly want to pay to send my campaign. So click Schedule this campaign, and that tells me that it's all scheduled and everything's looking good. So if we go back to the overview, you'll be able to see that the test campaign is now scheduled for 11 days time, and I can cancel that at any time, and I can also go back and edit anything right up until the time of send. And that's a very quick walkthrough of how you set up a campaign in Demo.